Turning our attention now to the ASX, here's Matt Birney and Bulls and Bears with the latest public company views and interviews.
Welcome to Bulls and Bears, brought to you today by Meteoric Resources, ASX code MEI. I'm Matt Birney and I'm joined now by the Managing Director of Meteoric Resources, Andrew Tunks. Hi Andrew.
Hello Matt.
Meteoric Resources is rapidly building an impressive inventory of gold resources over its project areas in Western Australia and South America. The company recently unveiled a maiden resource at its Palm Springs gold project in the Kimberley region of WA, and it is continuing to grow the high-grade gold discovery at Jarina in Brazil, where it recently booked a solid resource upgrade. Firstly, Andrew, what are the new resource numbers at Jarina and how do they compare to the previous resource?
Sure. So the new resource is 1.92 million tonnes at 6.3. So there's no change in grade, but an increase of about 700,000 tonnes, which equates to around 140,000 ounces larger than the previous resource. So a growth of about 50% across the resource.
How many ounces have you got there now?
387,000 ounces.
How does that split up? Have you got much in the indicated category?
Yeah, so total indicator is 156,000 ounces at 17 grams, very, very high grade. And then inferred is 186,000 ounces at 10.4 grams.
How many open pittable ounces have you got at Jarina versus underground ounces? At those grades, I'm guessing it's mostly underground, right?
We're not 100% sure yet because we haven't done a feasibility study, but on initial modelling for material less than 100 metres at depth, we've got 1.3 million tonnes at 4.6 grams per tonne for 200,000 ounces. And then below 100 metres, we've got 560,000 tonnes at that very high grade 10.4 for 190,000 ounces.
I notice you've started to see a lot more copper in the system at Jarina. Do you read anything into that?
No doubt. We've started to see copper at a zone called Crentes, and we believe that there's a porphyry copper underlying the high-grade gold deposits. We're drilling for that at the moment.
Meteoric recently announced a maiden resource over your Palm Springs project near Halls Creek in WA. How big is that resource, and does it still have legs, or have you fully defined it now?
Our maiden resource there was 5.6 million tonnes at 2 grams for 357,000 ounces. It absolutely still has legs. The ore body is completely open down plunge to the southwest. We're drilling there right at the moment, and some of that drilling is to increase the indicated amount, but some of that drilling is also chasing it down plunge. The key there is that these are pre-native title mining leases, so we can go right to that mining boundary, and as far as we know, the ore body continues at least that far.
Andrew Tunks from Meteoric Resources, thanks for joining me today. And remember, Bulls and Bears is only here to give you information, not advice, which you should of course seek independently. I'm Matt Birney and this is Bulls and Bears.
For more public company CEO interviews, go to the Money page at 6pr.com.au and click the Public Companies tab.